Weld gives me an opportunity to practice welding. Of course, I'm not a welder, so it made it interesting to see how good I was or how bad I was. The audio feedback system was very good for me because I could hear somebody making suggestions to reposition the gun and to make a better weld, and the instructor can't be in all booths at all times and standing over everybody's shoulders, so he can have a number of things going on and still have some guided instruction while you're in the booth doing real welding. It'll
fit in a compact space, it'll do stick welding, it'll do up to 18-inch coupons, and then you also have the audio cues. The REALWELD has a feature in it that provides audio feedback to the welder. So Audio Alley, as we like to call her, lets the student know, go faster, go slower, angle left, angle right, so that the student can hear what they're doing wrong or not hear any cues if they're doing everything right. So then the instructor can focus on other things and doesn't have to be standing right over the welder's shoulder at all times.
I had never welded before other than years ago trying a stick welder, so the REALWELD gave me that opportunity to try it with a little bit of instruction, and I really thought it was a nice compact system that could fit inside of a weld booth at a school really easily. The calibration for the system is real easy to do, so once that's calibrated and the student has that ability to have audio cues as they're welding, I think it's going to increase the amount of students that the instructor can work with.
This is definitely something the welding profession has never had. The REALWELD Trainer is live welding. Being able to help a student focus on technique, that is generating a lot of interest at this point with employers. When we tell them that if you give us your best welder, we can make our welders like yours, that piques interest.
The REALWELD has a computer that holds all the information. So the instructor can use USBs, they can transfer that information to their own computer, they can also add information into the REALWELD system. So if they want students to look at a video or they want them to do some type of curriculum activity, they can put that onto the REALWELD system prior to them welding or during their welding, so that it continues to grow their knowledge. And it's kind of like having an instructor in every booth.
Teachers, I think, will be most impressed with the fact that they can get very exact data on how students do to compare while they're really welding.
I think most educators are going to really like the system. The enthusiasm for education and pushing that education and their knowledge of welding out into the school realm has been really impressive to me.
We have studies that show that blended training increases certification rates and decreases training time. Educators can blend this in with the Vertex to be able to transfer skills from the classroom to the weld booth. They can also use it to put a specialized WPS in that they may be working with some industry partner on, and be able to train those students to be able to get a job immediately with that industry partner or in the field. So if they've never welded before, you can put them in a guided practice so that they can see how should they be angled, how should their technique be, and give the instructor what they need to help teach and give the student what they want to learn.
The product that Lincoln has and the history that they have with welding is top-notch. There's none better.
REALWELD is a testament to the commitment that Lincoln Electric has to welding education.